Hi, my name is Dane, and I'll tell you about my experience with Investor Grit and Wholesaling Inc. I started the program a little bit over a year ago, and in 6 months I was able to cash my first check for $4,500. I sent out some direct mail, found a seller, and that was really exciting. I was fortunate to run into Brent Daniels. Shout out to Brent Daniels, who was one of the coaches for Investor Grit, and met him at what was it? It's called the Wholesaling Summit here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm from Salt Lake, and he talked about how his team makes money by going on the offensive and cold calling sellers. Now, cold calling sucks. No one enjoys it, even if you're good at it. But I like the idea of going on offense, and my background is in the tech industry, and I'm familiar with the phones. So I thought, man, I could do that. And so I jumped on the phone after chatting with Brent and learning what it was that he did. And it took about, what was this like? I was looking at my numbers this morning. It took about 15 hours before I found this, my second deal. I was on the phone for 15 hours and talked with, in those 15 hours, I talked with about 260, 280 people on the phone that were homeowners. And I was able to find this second deal, like I said. So the second deal, I just got the check last week for just over $70,000. Yes, $70,000. I chatted with the homeowner. He bought this house that was a piece of junk, didn't realize how bad a shape it was in. He decided, I can't even live in here, it's so bad. So he's been living with his friends for 5 years, and this house has just sat vacant. And so I talked with him, and I offered to pay him. I asked him what he bought the house for. He told me the amount. I offered to pay him what he bought it for. He could break even and be done with it. He was thrilled at that idea. So he was really excited. Paid him what he bought it for, so he broke even. I made $70,000 from wholesaling this one. Once again, no credit, no earnest money, none of my own money whatsoever, and so I was happy. And then my end buyer that I work with, he's gonna make a nice check on it as well after he does the work and rehabs the property and flips it. And so it's been a good ride with Investor Grit and Wholesaling Inc. It's certainly not easy. I want to be super forward with that. Wholesaling is not easy. The system is easy. The implementation and the amount of work that you need to do is not. It requires a lot of work and consistency and effort, and I want that to be super clear. But if you need a system to put in place that you can work hard at, Brent is the man, and like I said, I've really enjoyed that system. So I just wanted to say thanks once again. Shout out to Brent. And that's my experience with Investor Grit thus far.